How do you deal with flaky people? Um, you have to start internally. You have to look at yourself. One of the things that I had to discover about the appointments that I'd make, clients that I'd attract, and people who want to do business with or you have to interact with, is that in the beginning, you know, you'll get some flaky folks coming in your direction. And, I do my best to kind of come up with what I can come up with, or do some type of following up and, clear communication to make sure that they arrive to the appointment, whether it's a client or whether it's a patron or somebody that you want to collaborate with. And the reality was, it's really an internal thing. And the reason why I say it's an internal thing is because you reap what you sow. The universe is going to give you what you put out. And when I thought about that, I thought about how many times do I make an appointment with myself? How many times do I make a schedule for myself and I flake on my own time? Meaning I create my schedule. I have 24 hours in a day. If I'm not a good steward of my own time, how can I expect the universe to give me someone who's also, or who's going to value my time if I don't value my time? I had to first start with myself. Do I value my time? If the answer is I don't really value my own time, if I don't do the things that I say I'm going to do with my own time, I cannot possibly expect or be okay or angry with someone else who doesn't do what they say they're going to do with my own time. Does that make sense? You have to look at what you're doing with your time, taking full use of your 24-hour day, and then you will attract people who will also value your time because they value theirs. And just pause for a second. If you think in your mind you handled every single thing you said you were going to do when you said you were going to do it, what would your life look like? Whether it's, I'm going to wake up in the morning, I'm going to hit the gym at 6 o'clock, or I'm going to start my cup of coffee at 6 o'clock, I'm going to start writing, I'm going to start journaling, I'm going to meditate, I'm going to get the kids ready for school, I'm going to make lunch, I'm going to do whatever I have to do, I'm going to handle this business, then I'm going to take care of that business, then I'm going to do whatever it is that I have to do for this portion of time, and then I'm going to come back home, I'm going to cook, clean, blah, 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 blah. What would your day actually be like if you handled everything on time and you stayed true to yourself? It would change your whole life. Your whole life would change. And that's the reality. Your life will change the moment you start taking your own time seriously. If you don't take your life seriously and your time seriously, the universe will not take your time and your life serious. It will not put people who take their time and their life serious, because people can smell when a person is taking their life serious. They can smell it. They can see it from a distance. They know it's coming. It's no joke. They know, man, that person is, you're too hardcore for me. I'm not going to play with your time because I can see you highly value it. And you can see that from afar. So I can't be upset if someone flakes on me, knowing I flake on my own self. This is my own karma. You have to start with yourself. Everything starts with the internal battle. Once I finish battling my own self and I get a grip on my own time and my schedule and what's priority to me, everything will fall in place. Because if I'm valuing my time and I set my schedule, when somebody calls me, hey, I got this going on, can you come help me out? Hey, I can't. I have this appointment going on at 2 o'clock. I can get with you in. I have 5 and 7 available where I have nothing on my schedule. I can squeeze you in at that time. because I planned ahead of time that if something comes up, I can do it between this time and this time, because I have active family, because I have this going on. Hey, I can't do it right now, but I got you from this time to this time. Even for my own business, I realize I'm an entrepreneur, but I didn't even set my own business hours. How does that make sense? I'm an entrepreneur, and I did not set my own business hours, my own time. So what, am I just supposed to take a call or any client at any given time of the day? Walmart doesn't work that way, and they're way more successful than that. I just started out. How can I possibly offer 24-hour service? I have to have respectable business hours, because there's so much a part of being an entrepreneur. I'm every single part in the company. Because I'm every single part in the company, I have to respect my time. Once I master, respect my own time, the universe will send me people who will also respect my time as well. You'll get rid of flakers. You won't have any flakers, because people will see, yo, this person is for real. So I'm not even going to bother them. I'm not going to waste their time. But if they don't see that you take your time seriously, you're going to get flakers all your life. Be a good steward of your own time.